The classic Mini that we're building is for national stage rallying, and because of this, there are specific safety requirements that it has to meet. It's a requirement that we have a plumbed in fire extinguisher of a minimum of 2.25 litres. We also need a handheld fire extinguisher with a minimum capacity of 1.75 litres. Let me show you how this all works. The plumbed in fire extinguisher is normally placed inside the car, and I plan to mount this either behind the driver or the navigator's seat. These fire cells can be made of steel, aluminium or even carbon fibre, and as you can imagine, this can affect the price. The handheld fire extinguisher is for the navigator and the driver to use and will be mounted in front of the navigator's seat for easy access. The large plumbed in fire extinguisher must have 2 points of triggering, one within reach of the driver and the co-driver when they're belted into their seats, and one outside the car for activation by a marshal. The trigger point outside the car must be clearly marked with a red letter E within a white circle. The Motorsport UK's preferred method of triggering is electrical. However, the more traditional cable operated system is much cheaper. To prevent the fire extinguishers from being activated accidentally, they can be fitted, in the case of a mechanical system, with an R-clip. However, before entering stage arrival, the pin must be removed so that the system is armed. In the unfortunate situation where the plumbed in fire extinguisher needs to be triggered, the foam will pass down tubes mounted within the car towards the nozzles. 2 nozzles will be aimed at the driver's footwell and 2 nozzles will be aimed at the navigator's footwell. At the same time, an equal amount of foam will be deployed via 4 nozzles into the engine bay. The direction of these nozzles should be towards the most likely areas to cause a fire, such as carburetors, ignition, fuel pumps or exhaust. The price for all this varies depending on the specifications, but an entry-level system could be purchased for under £350. Now here's an opportunity for you to sponsor this build. If you're a company or an individual, we would welcome your support no matter how small through our GoFundMe page. In return for your generosity, I plan to make the interior panel adjacent to the plumbed in fire extinguisher into a sponsors banner. Each company or even a YouTube channel or individual that supports this project will have their name emblazoned in this for all to see. For information on our GoFundMe page, please see the information below.